Play. Okay. So welcome all. So just started the recording again. Okay. So I think all of you hopefully be able to comment in the chat box. Okay. If you are not on laptop, then type no in the chat box. Everyone. Yes. Yes, Dr. Gidesh, Kavana, no, got it. Okay, fine. Those are not, then I think you need to take some time later on to do that. But however, let me share the link for the tool. Okay, so this is the link, and however, I'll be sharing this link again. Vivek got it. So got it. So ideally, you should have joined through laptop. That's fine. Doesn't matter because we are going to quickly brush through it, and then you'll have the recording later on to watch it and do it hands-on. Okay. So however, if someone is there, you can just click this link. So let me just go to the, where is it? Let me share the with you. Okay, so let me share the screen now and let's directly jump into the let me share this itself, right? Share, okay. And let me bring this here and move myself here. And with the comments chat box here. I'm just arranging. So I think all of you know that I'm having a small laptop here and a big screen. So I'll be looking on the either sides. Okay, so that I can see your comments there. So those who are on the laptop, please use the link to download. So you can click on this link and just click. So once you click that link, so this is what is going to come there. Okay, so this is software which will be there. So it has a free version and the paid version, but free version is good enough to start. So let me just close this. Okay, so good enough to start because you'll be able to make 100 branches for free and unlimited what do you call it as mind maps with free version. Unlimited mind maps with what do you call it as 100 branches on each mind map. Okay, so that's the free version. But of course, if you're looking for buying it, you can, because when I bought it was costly. Now it has come to very low. What was it? Let me show you the cost if you want. You'll get a lifetime plan for around 4,000 change with unlimited branches and 10 GB cloud storage. Okay, that's up to you. But yes, the free version is good enough. You can just join that. So once you log in, you can just download, go back. Where is it? Close this. You can just click on free download and it will start the download and you can download it and install. So however, I have already installed it. So let me not put there. So this is my installed version. So I'm running a paid version as of now. So if I go back, okay. So this is how it will show you once you are there in the software, right? So don't worry into too many things, which is their features, right? Very simple. Okay, just have to do what I tell you from next. Okay, first let me show you how it looks and then how it works, and then I'll show you step by step how to create. Okay, so let me just open one of the mind maps. Which should I work on? So cloud, my files. So these are folders which I have. AI folder, I think AI folder would have one of it. Right. So let me show you. I think this, if you have seen my PowerPoint class, you would have seen this this one. What is it? The slide, right? So this is the mind map which I have created for the AI PowerPoint mastery. So this is how you can present to for your this one, the class or for the students, or the way you want to create. So there are 5 things to, or 4 things to know for AI PowerPoint mastery. Okay. So let me just close this, right? The 4 things to know. So this is how you can explain. And the first thing about the AI PowerPoint mastery is about you're currently opening the doors to the universe. I'm just jumping it out, right? And then you're going to have one thing. First, you have to, the first feature is automated design. And in the automated design, you have what you can do is you can build dynamic content effortlessly. Then you have three things which you can learn there, which you can, the benefits, you can convert the PPT, PDF, visualize data, and engage, right? So this is how you can, know, stepwise move on and show the students on what you would like to share. So however, we are going to do it hands-on now, and I'll show you how you can do that by yourself, right? So this is the workshop, and then scales, then you have 8 points, then point number 1, 2, 3, 4, likewise. Okay, so let me put escape, and this is how the entire design. So if you're taking a topic, the revision becomes very easy because they'll just know what has been covered the entire topic. Okay, that's the entire idea of this. And of course, visualization, images, connections. There are many other formats, but we are taking it as simple. Okay, so let me just go back and let me just create now. Okay, so cloud map, local map. Let me click on crowd. Okay, or local. Okay, this is how the step is. So first is create. So either you can create local where you store the entire map in your laptop itself. It is not stored in the cloud, but it is a cloud map here. Okay. So now let me ask the audience. Okay. So just give me a topic. Let's where is it? Okay. So let's delete all these things. Delete. Okay. So okay. So anyone just put a topic which you want to. So I'll be using correct. Let me show you with AI, because AI is little paid. You'll have credits, so you can buy the credits later on. But let me show you how easily it can be done. Then we will go with a manual process. Okay. So let me show you. Just give me a topic. On which topic do you want to create a mind map? Anyone? Just type a topic. Some interesting topic. Okay, put 2 words. But if I tell immunity, like, it will be a bit incomplete. Immunity, it can come, but sterilization, Pavitra got it. Can, but again, sterilization, there are many. Osteoporosis. I think osteoporosis would be very specific. Like immunity, you can have a lot of prefixes and postfixes. Sterilization, you're talking about, there are, like, when you tell blacklist sterilization, again, there are many meanings to sterilization, right? So in that way, I think osteoporosis, let me take osteoporosis as the topic as of now. Let me put osteoporosis on the main heading here. Copy this, Control All, paste, delete. Okay. So I took osteoporosis as the topic. Okay. Again, osteoporosis. Okay. Again, generic. Okay. So let me click on the icon here, and let me click on one-click mind map. Okay. So this is, I'm using AI to create it, right? So, but again, AI, as a free user, you will have a limited AI credits, and then you may have to purchase. But I'm just giving the possibility how you can do it. But more than that, the tool itself is very robust, which I'll be showing you how can you do the same process manually. It will take a little more time, but still you can do that. Okay. So let me click one-click mind map. Okay. What's happened? Wait. Okay, one-click mind map. Okay. So the AI started working. So it is, let me just little, okay, got it. So it started working. It started with the definition, then it's gone age, causes, nutritional factors, lifestyle factors. That's giving many points, risk factors, gender, family history. Like, yeah. So you want to, so treatment of osteoporosis or prevention of osteoporosis, and for what audience, like this, if the prompts are very specific, you get more specific outcomes, right? So symptoms, diagnosis, treatment, lifestyle changes, medications, prevention, their healthy diet, regular exercise, calcium. So, fall prevention strategies. Right. So now with one click, we're able to create the entire topic on osteoporosis, right? So now if I take fall prevention strategies, so I feel this can be little more expanded. So what I can do is I can come here and you can do a bit of brainstorming. So I'll click on brainstorm this topic so that we'll get more ideas on it, right? So, okay, it's talking about the entire, what is it? Okay, so fall prevention strategies. So it's talking about what are the risk factors, understanding osteoporosis, what are the risk factors of, I think it went on to that particular part of fall prevention strategies. Okay, again, it's talking very specifically into fall prevention. Okay, it went on talking about, let me stop this. Okay, but the idea is if you take a very specific topic, again, it can expand into multiple topics. Okay, you can do a SWOT analysis. So there are multiple things. So healthy diet, if I come here, you can do smart annotation, copywriting, translate it to any other languages, brainstorming, SWOT analysis, intelligent expansion. Okay, so let's talk about healthy diet, intelligent expansion. So that's what we want to see. What is it? So healthy diet, a balanced calcium, vitamin D, less greeny broccoli and all those things. Healthy left fat. Let me close this. This was not appropriately created, right? So, fine. How let me stop it here. So it's taking too much of content. Okay, so you can get, so basically it's you can take this tool as more of an what do you call as a brainstorming partner. So if you have a new idea or something new, this is also one way of how I do it. Like if you have, there's a new topic you want to explore something, it will be a more of a brainstorming partner which you can put content and giving huge amount of content on a very specific thing, very specific points. So it becomes easy for you to plan this and iterate. You don't want this point, delete this, delete. You can move the points and all those things can be done. Okay. So now let's do one thing. Let's take osteoporosis as an example itself. Okay, so I'll take osteoporosis as an example and let's do the entire process manually now because not every one of you would go for a paid version of this, right? So initially for trial, yes, you will have this, but how can you do the same process, what do you call it as manually? Okay, so let's get into that, right? So, okay, so how many of you want to know how the manual process happens? Just type me in the chat box. So you want to know the because AI. So I bought this software. I would say around maybe 3 or 4 years back, and I had a free version of it. I used it for maybe 3 4 months. Then I loved the software and then went on and purchased. I think that time it was around 15 or 20,000 rupees, and bought that. And I've been using it. If you, I can just show you how many contents I've created. There's a lot of content. But now with AI, so AI came recently. So before we didn't had AI in place, and now without any the work which we are going to do, without any of these work, you can directly click a button and it will give you the entire structure of it. And then you can just remove whatever you want to remove and beautify it and make it better. Okay, right. So now let's see the entire process. How can you do it manually? But it's a bit of a work, but still at the end of the day, it's more satisfying. You can do it. Okay. So the first thing is the same. Let's go to the chat GPT. Okay, so that open AI. Okay, I think all of you are aware of this, which I had done. So let's talk about, let me put the word osteoporosis. Let me not go get into the perfect prompt. So osteoporosis. So, okay, so anyone of you, okay, Vivek, give me a sentence What can I put? What you want? Osteoporosis is just a term. Give me a sentence about osteoporosis. What you want to create and mind map on. If anyone could give me that some more information. Let's do how to prevent osteoporosis. Okay, very specific. Yeah, that is too technical. Let me not take Dr. Vivek. Or let's take a very simple one. That is how to prevent osteoporosis. Uh, okay, how to let's be more specific. 6 secrets on how to prevent osteoporosis with 6 secrets on how to prevent osteoporosis with what's called as tricks and methods. Let me put this way. Let me add as a orthopedic consultant auditor act as a orthopedic consultant and give me 6. Okay, right. So let's do this. Okay, let me click this. So see, at the end of the day, whatever it comes there, right? So let me just talk to you. So at the end of the day, what we are trying to do, so there are 2 ways of you being an educator. So you are an academic educator where you educate and train and a teacher for medical students or any students like healthcare students or engineering students or a school teacher, could be anything. So they are talking academic, then yes, academic things. Then you could be a practicing doctor, I think like Dr. Vivek, who you are not much worried about the what you call it as academic, because that's been there. So now you're worried and you want to add value to the general public. So in that case, the way you have to put the prompt would be very specific. So when it comes to public, we are talking about public here. So in specific to public, we are talking about what you call it as how can you engage them in a very specific way, right? So the term 6 secrets to, if you create a video telling that there are, so let me tell you 6 secrets to prevent prevent osteoporosis. And as an orthopedic consultant, here are my 6 secrets to prevent. So bone friendly nutrition and weight bearing workouts, strength training magic, smart lifestyle choices, supplement wisely, balanced training. And in the entire video, I'll be talking about what are the specific secrets and the tricks on how you can implement each steps of the 6 secrets, right? So that's how the pitch would go on and then take it forward, right? So if I'm taking this, so what you can do is you can just copy this. So let me take this entire topic, copy. Let me go to the mind map here. Or let me just keep that's let me go back here. Or let me go back, click on new mind map. So it's creating the mind map. So there are many things apart. So I'm just showing you how to create. Then beautification is a separate discussion. I think I'll be giving that entire tricks in the course video later on. But you can just go through with this, right? So background, you can have a color, you can have a texture, the way you want. You can have an image of your own, whatever you want to add image there. So currently we'll keep it as blank. Done. Okay. So this is the topic. Double click this and paste. So 6 secrets. Okay. And now let me go back to the ChatGPT and let me select copy. Control. I'll click on control. It's not happening. It's not happening. Okay, so let me copy to the Word document. That's more easy, right? Copy, create a Word document. Take time, wait. Okay. So because the Word document becomes easy to copy paste things, right? So you can just copy this. Where is it? Let me just drag it here. Okay. So let me just paste here. Right. So I want the bone nutrition, weight. Okay. Scroll down, I'm just holding control and just selecting whichever point I want. Okay. Okay. Now I'll just control copy. I'm holding control and selected now. The step one, I clicked control and selected everything and then clicked control and clicked on C, copy. Okay. Or else right click works. I don't know. Okay. Okay. Copy. Okay. Then I'll come here. Where is it? Mind map is here. Let me delete all these three things. Select, delete. Okay, so now I'll just click this and right click. Will it happen? Paste. Time. Or let me click, right click. Sorry, Control V. Did copy or not? Yeah. So now you got all the points here. It's getting slow. Okay. So all the points here. So now you can just copy all the other sentences and add here. So now if you're here, now you can make little bit of beautification. Let's do some beautification here. So you want on the either side, on the bottom here. So let me cover it here. I can zoom out a bit. Okay. So there are different ways of visualization, right? So you want to create in this way where on top and bottom. So normally I would prefer on the right side on everything on the one side. And then theme, you can go to dark theme or light theme, the way you want. You can select the themes and the colors, right? So the way you want, you can be later changed. It's all just simple way of editing. Okay. So let me just keep the same it is. Let me go back and let's keep the colorful theme. So all these things are very much useful in creating this. Okay. So you can just go to styles and do more with the branches, shape, layout is already done, I think. There are many things. Let me not, I think, bore you with this. So I like something like this. Okay. Getting stuck here. Okay. So this is how it is. Again, now let me just tell one more step and then we'll jump to the next one. Okay, so now we have secrets and tricks. Copy this. Sorry, not this. First, let me copy this too. Copy and let's come to the first one. Click on the first one and Control V. Right. The two secrets, the secret and tricks is added here. Now you can just do the customization, and then once customization, you can also do a lot of copy pasting easily, right? So that can be done, and you can then close this and start giving the information the way you want it. Okay. And of course, you can add images to the mind map and create this in an easy way. Only thing is you just have to do it manually if you are doing it for the topics which you want. Okay. So I'll be also sharing with you some of the mind maps which I've already created, the templates, the designs, so that you can use copy those. Let me just show you some of the designs which I have done before. So let me go to the cloud. It's showing too small today. I don't know why. Okay, files. Let me show you 2.0. Okay, so this is one of the 3-day program. Is there anything which is very big? Private company. This one actually. I'll just showing you the entire outcome, how it can happen. Okay, so that you'll get the entire overview of it. Okay, so it's loading, right? Opening. Okay, so meanwhile, okay, so please, meanwhile, if you have any questions, please put in the classroom. Any specific thing you want to know here, I can just show you. Can mind map be created out of an article or a book? Yes, Dr. Roy, you can create, but there is you cannot just copy the entire article and tell it to create the mind map. So that may not happen, but you can have an entire article here and use that content and manually create the mind map as of now. Okay, but of course, one-click mind map can be done using AI. But the way we create, the way what is it? We use the PowerPoint, AI PowerPoint, where you just upload the PDF and the entire PowerPoint has been created. That type of structure is currently not there here. Okay, so I'm not sure my laptop has become slow, or I think it's already opened. Oh, it's already opened. Okay, I was not aware of it. Okay, and this is too big. Okay, so I don't think we'll be able to. This is like, okay, this is too big of a content, but yeah. So this is something digital healthcare and business model. It's more of a model thing. Let me just make it a full screen. So this is what I had created. You can see on day one, there's a video launch for which I had created. So of course, when I'm creating a video or explaining it, all this will be closed. And then, and when and where I want to talk about that, then only all these points open up. Okay. So again, here, the second part, there are 7 types of business models. What are those types? Again, I'm keeping everything secret, right? So as soon as I clicked here, all the 7 business model didn't open up because I wanted to explain one by one. So I kept it, separately with 1, 2, 3, 4, something like this, right? So then you have something like this. So then you have third, fourth, and details of the model, right? So yeah, so this is how I have created these, and each of these topics have very what do you call it, as detailed set of informations. So if you go through here and here, nothing much. For elements of sales funnel. Okay, let me come here. Okay, stages, lead magnet. Then you have many things. So this, of course, works well when I'm explaining a specific topic, but I'm giving an example. So of course, this has more than 100, right? So it may have maybe 500 or 1,000 branches under one topic, right? So this is how you can easily create mind maps of the, what are called as, the topics what you search. So it becomes easy for people to revise what they've learned also, and becomes easy to learn. Okay, so I think all of you got the gist of the mind map creation. Okay, so you can just explore it, try and learn, and I'll be also giving you these design templates, like the way I put up here, and how this V1, V2, V3, and then how this happens, and the way it is designed, the thickness of the line, the color of the line, the box design, all those things I'll be giving as a template. You can use it, copy it, and then create your own easily, because you can just copy paste things. And I'll be also giving you the detailed structure. So if that's okay, and if you've got the information, or if you want to see anything specific more, or you want to test anything more, could you just put in chat box if you are okay? I think amazing, superb. Okay, great. So if that was great, let me know what should you know? Okay, so if okay, everything clear, let's jump into the next one. Okay, because we are almost covered now 40 minutes. Okay, so let's move on to Canva design. Just type BIO, bring it on. Just type BIO, so I know that you are all ready to go to the Canva design. Just type BIO, so if you are ready to jump into Canva design now. Okay, got it. So don't worry, from the what you call it as design perspective, we'll be giving you a lot of information later on. For the nitty-gritty of the things, I'll be showing you more detail in the entire course for the each product. Okay, so first of all, how many of you? So anyone here never used Canva? Just type me in the chat box. Let me know from what to what level should I start my discussion. So anyone who are here who has never used Canva? Okay, I think all of you used that. Okay, so in that mean, okay, anyone? Okay, that's understood, right? Okay, so I think most of you used Canva, right? So I'm just giving you specific tricks on how can you fast track your what design process, right? And how can you make every image look amazing? Okay, so let me just show you now. What should I show you? Let me show you one of my clients. So designs, okay, let me show you some of the designs which we have done and are working on all over IVF. I think I've taken the same design pattern here. So, okay, so let me show you the same template which I'm giving to you on how we have created that and what's the logic behind creating this type of designs. Okay, so it's taking time. So meanwhile, I think I can share. It's loading a bit slow today. Okay. It's still blur. Okay, it has come here now. Okay, you can see. So this is one of my client which we are creating the content. It's taking a lot of time. Yeah. So you can see this is one of my clients which we are with our team. We have a team which we provide services to. But yeah, so this is a content. And so these are the designs which we have been creating for them. And I'm just giving you an idea how you can create the same type of patterns for yourself, right? So some of them are educational posters, some are motivational posters, then what you call it as yeah, so you can see these are the designs which were created. Okay, so okay, I think so, and all these images are AI created, right? I think all of you have learned how to create AI images in the last in the week 2 of the session. So these all images are AI created. So when it comes to use case, because last time I could not give you more information use case. So this is how the use case is. So we are charging a good amount of money for my clients to create this, and for them it's an value added. So if you look into because this is a one of my client who is we are sharing this image for the public, right? And if you look at the images, getting Indian based images is very difficult and it's too costly if at all if you go and purchase. So how can you create Indian based images and use it and add value? So this is how when you combine everything to monetize the skills, right? So you can see all these images are Indian images, and all this, even like this is an all. So I think every image here is AI image of a human. Okay, so these are all AI images which we have created now to create these type of posters. Okay, so Diwali, Kanrajasava, okay, all these are happening. Okay. Right. So now with all these things in place, let me give you now the template and show you how you can build that. Okay. So where did I keep that? here. Or copy that. Okay, let me do that then. Wait just a minute. Let me start. Okay, so if you have any specific questions, yeah, okay. So so I'm gonna teach you how to create these type of images now. Not images, designs. So if you have any specific question before I do that, because I have to just stop sharing, and I'll give you a template link of how to make it fast track, and then I'll talk to you about. So meanwhile, if you have any specific questions, please ask in the chat box so that I can cover those. If not, I'll just go very specifically what I've planned to teach in Canva, because it's like there are a lot of things which can be discussed, but we'll be going only very specifically into the topics in the tricks what I want to showcase as of now. But if you have a specific question to ask, please ask that in the chat box. Meanwhile, I'm just going to share you the link. Something has happened to my laptop. It is going too slow. Where is the question answer? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Poster design template. Got it. Sorry. Sorry, my computer got a bit slow. Can anyone? Okay, copy the link. Okay, I'm pasting it in the chat box now, so that you can use all the design tricks what I normally use it for my most of my works, right? Also to train my team in doing so. Zoom got stuck. Okay, yeah. Okay, large. Right. So here is the link. Okay. So this is the Canva link with all the basic designs which I have been using. Okay. So I'll just show you how to work with that now. So let me just share the screen now. Share screen and share. Okay. Right. Right. Okay. So now once you have the link, you just copy paste or click the link. It will open and click on enter. So I hope, I'll not show you how to create a Canva account. I think most of you already have an account. So we'll not get into creating an account. We'll directly get into the template, and I'll show you how to use this template and how can you make your design more effective. Okay. So this is the template which I've given. So currently you can see that it has only, if you here you can see it's only view access. So you're not able to edit this template. If I scroll down, I have put color combinations, gradient colors, text, what is the size, then some what is underlines, then colors, some border designs, some icons, one doctor's image and a background, some patterns, and the bottom here, the designs which we have done, two patterns here, and an SOP. So how to specifically, so what we have done, so for me to train my team every time and also give a checklist for them, how the design has to be, it becomes very difficult. So keep an entire design standards. So I've created, this is my own creation. So I've created an SOP telling that this is how you have to follow. So if you follow these steps very specifically, your design going to be 100% looking beautiful. Okay. So that's what I also sharing with you, the SOP of our internal team design. Okay. So now how to make this design template yours, right? Because currently you cannot make it as, you cannot edit here, right? So what you can do is just click on file here. Once you click on file, you have an option called as make a copy. Okay, you got it. Let me just show it again. So currently it's a viewing, you cannot edit anything. So for which to edit and to have your own copy. So click on file and click on make a copy. Okay. So once you make a copy, and the entire design which I have shared with you becomes your design. So now you have the ownership of the entire design, and you can do all the changes, whatever you want to do the changes about it. Okay, that's it. So now the entire design is yours. So whatever the changes you do in this design, it will not affect my design, and no one else also will be able to see this design. It's your own design. So this link is with you now. Okay, so something has happened to, I think my computer got some update and it's bit working slow. Okay, so this is the entire design which I've given you. Okay, right. So now, okay, this is the entire design. Okay, these are all assets which I've given you for the template. Right. The first thing is, if I have to open this, or if I have to open this, like add a new page. So these are all pages. I think all of you know basics of it, right? So this is when you click here, you are adding a new page. The more page you want, you click again, you can add more pages, right? So, and you know here, if you click a page, let me give you the basics now. Okay. So if you click a page here, now it's an empty page. On the right, left side, hand side, you have designs. If you click on designs, there are ready-made designs which you can take. If you take medical, I think most of you are medical here. So if I click on medical design, okay, so you'll get all the medical designs, and you are using free version, I suppose most of you, you'll be able to take medical designs. Okay, so let's take one of the medical design here. Which one? Yeah, so let's take this. Oh, no, not this. This is too simple. So let's take some complicated ones. Okay, this looks good. Okay. Wasn't that 3? Oh, okay, it was there. Oh, I just changed it. Go back. Right. So you can just take this and design, right? So it becomes easy. The prop, okay, so what is the prop? Okay, so if you want to change this design and do it yourself, great. But the biggest problem when it comes to designing in Canva and you creating your own images like this, the biggest problem is what you normally face or where you get stuck and you do everything, and at the end of the day, your design doesn't look good. Mainly because you don't the lacuna is the color, right? So you don't understand the colors theory and what is the matching color, right? So there is something called as color theory. Okay, how many of you heard of color theory or color wheel? Okay, let's talk about it. So how many of you know about color wheel? If you know, tell yes. If you don't know, tell no. Never heard of color wheel. Okay, just type yes if you heard of color wheel. Means it's color theory. Okay, if you heard of color theory or color wheel, type yes. If you're not heard of color wheel or color theory, just tell no. Okay, just a minute. I'm just switching off my camera and coming back. Just type yes or no. I'm just coming now. I'm here itself. I'm just closing it off. Yes, I'm back. Video. Yes, I think you're able to see me. Yes. Yeah. So there's something called as color. Just Google color wheel or color theory. Okay, I'll go to color theory. Okay. Let's go to the color wheel or color theory. Let me click on images and let me show you. Okay. So there's something called as color wheel and color theory. Okay, here. Right. So for you to have for you to create color theory, let me make it complex or simple. Okay. Let's make it simple. Okay, I think that's fine. Let's keep things simple itself. This one. Okay. Okay. So if you can see here, color theory. Okay, let me zoom in. Or it will come zoom in. Reset. Okay. So color theory, color wheel. So there is specific colors which match with specific colors, and then only it works well. Okay. So if you are not, if you don't have an idea on color wheel and color theory, it's very simple. Like, in this entire wheel, the opposite color matches, right? So opposite color. So always when you're taking violet, it looks always good with yellow. So if you're taking orange, red or orange, so it goes very well with green, right? So there are many things, the primary, secondary, there are many other, we'll not get to color theory because we are not getting into too much of designs, right? So this becomes the entire problem. So if you're taking a poster here and removing this image and adding some of any of your image, let's keep it, and you removed this logo and added your logo, which is maybe pink in color, it will not go with this, right? And if you change something here, you change the color here, so it will not work well. So the best way of designing to start, for someone to start designing, is always have a white color background. Don't worry, don't add any background to the poster. That is the best design to have, because unless you understand the color theory, you'll not be able to get the best outcome out of it. So always use white background. So instead of using a simple white background, let's make it more elegant white background, for which we normally use this, like any white patterns. So I've given you a pattern here. So any white pattern. So instead of plain white, let's add some luxury type of a white pattern, so it looks more elegant and better. Okay. So we added a pattern. So now just by adding that pattern itself, your entire design looks already very nice, right? So already very nice. So in this is way how you can just add one white and white background. Okay. So now coming to the colors. So if you're not aware of color theory, that's fine. But what you can do is you can go to something called as color hunt. Okay. Go to color hunt. It's a ready-made color, everything color theory has been added here, and it has ready-made color combination. Basically, if you want to paint your house, how you go and do the color swatches testing, that's how it is. So you already have a lot of matching colors, what color goes with what, right? So if you want to select specific type of color, you can come here, search, you'll get, okay, I want color with orange. So I want orange related colors. Let me give me all the combinations of orange colors. Once you click that, it will give you orange. And you can see this is the main color, second color, third color, fourth color. If you use all these four colors, it will look very nice, right? If you use these type of colors, light, so you can, these are all orange based combinations. So if you use these colors, it will look good. So once you are here, you can copy this color, copy here, and come here and add these colors to these swatches here. Okay. So how to add that? So that's where you can keep your entire design very consistent. Okay. So the computer is getting stuck. Some issue with the okay. Okay, so let me click this. Okay. So once the color is here, you can come here, select this color. Okay, so the color, when you select the color here, the color gets highlighted here and it gets highlighted here. You can just select this and whatever the color you chose. So let's take one color combination here. Which color combination? I think this looks good. Okay, so let's take this. Let's take blue, light blue, this and this. Okay, so this is the color combination which I want now. Okay, so let's go to the poster here, and what I did, I copied the color number here and came to Canva and paste the number, Control V, paste the number, it became the color which you wanted. Okay, so click on next, again go back, copy the number, come back to the poster, click on this and click on the round icon here, the color which got selected, click on here, for the settings of that color and paste the number. Okay, it became light blue. Now let's take orange, copy and go here, click this, and you can click the color here. And where is it? Color? Yeah. So color here, and if you put the color here and paste, so become light orange. And then you have gray color, copy the color, click on this, come here, click on this color and settings of the color, sorry, settings of the color and paste the icon. Okay. So you can see that if I close this, this is already looking good, but because of white background. Okay. So now you have combinations, right? So you can now work out with this. You can just again click this, click on this color and select this because it's a gradient, right? We want gradient now. I'll just show you one gradient and then we'll go further. Okay, so click on the gradient. There are two colors. Click on this color. And here, instead of pasting the numbers, I already have the colors on the page. So I'll just take an eyedropper tool, it's called as, and come to the color which I want. I'll click that, it become blue. Now there is a second color which I want. Click on that and click on eyedropper and click on light blue. Right? So you can see already the, what do you call it, the gradient looks good. Okay, you can keep that here. I'll just try this one more. Click on the color gradient, click on the select here. Right, click on this, select, take orange. Okay, and then select this, sorry, orange. And come here, select it again. Select the third one and take the eyedropper and make it as this, sorry. I think my laptop is update for due for update. Color picker tool I took. Okay, put this. It looks good. Or if I tell, okay, let me try the color here. Will you how it looks? Okay, looks good. Right. So this is the way you can first select the colors, keep there, and then you go to all of your designs. And these are the again dotted designs. You can change the colors here. Once you have here, because I've already given the templates and also color, you just click on any of this. Automatically, on the top you'll get editing options. You can make it completely change it here. You can just do the trial and error. You'll be able to get the way it is. If you want don't want dotted or dotted lines, or you want a complete filled line, right? So, and you want it more big, thicker, smaller. So all these options are available on this editing option on the top. Okay. So this is some of the icons which are given. So now the first thing is, of course, you need to remove the background. So I think in the last class, in the last workshop also, I have shown you how to remove the background, right? So always use any image with removed background. So what was the tool we used? It was, so let me just take it from here, the message in the WhatsApp. Or here itself. Mm. Okay, background remover tool, which I already shared in the recording below. The recording of the last class also is also available. Oh, sorry, the laptop got hanged. It's just not taking up the content fast. Ah, sorry, I think the laptop is getting stuck. Okay, so I think this is the background removal tool. Already, just open the tool and add any images and remove the background and add it here. Okay, that's it. So basically, okay, it's getting hand. Photo room, image, background, photo room. Okay, instant image. Let me go into let's go to here. Mm, let's take some. Okay, so licensable. Okay, but still we can use it, I think. Okay, so there is an image here. Right click, save image as. Save the image. Start from a photo. So let me come to the design. Okay, the design is here, and let me upload. You can upload the image. Click on upload here. Click on upload, and you'll be able to upload the image from there. Yes, iStock. Open. Okay, so let me add it to the white background here. Okay, so we have so basically what we discussed, we added the colors here, like these are all the gradients, the same way we added there. But however, this is the image. So this is the image which I want to add it here and create a poster, right? So if I create a poster now in this way, it would not look good, right? If I have to write some text on this and make some no images. So if it is coming here, so I have to put it on position and it's layers, right? So you can put it in the back. So I'll just pull this behind these people and all the designs and put it here. So it goes behind here. Okay. But still, if I have to add now a text, if I have to add a text here, add a heading. So it becomes too much problem to add a text here because the color is different now. To add a heading let me make it as black. So it doesn't look nice. So what we can do is you can go to background remover, which we discussed in the last class, and import the image of that. Open. And just wait. Right. Wow. So the magic has happened. So basically, this is one of the very important feature in the paid Canva version. So if you have to remove background here, so this is a paid feature which will not allow. So if I click on the remove background, it goes for the feature where you have to go for upgrade. So that is the most commonly required tool in Canva. But you can just bypass now with that and you can just download here, click on standard resolution, more than enough for your posters. So it got downloaded and you can just see where you have downloaded that too. In this PC. Okay, in the download section. Now, where is it? Downloads, yes. So you can come to the Canva here and let me duplicate this to show you the before and after. Right, so let me delete this now and let me upload the background removed image. Yes, photo room, open. Now see the quality of the work. Now if I put the image here, or let's put the image, what you can flip it, you can flip horizontally. Okay, make it stand here and make it is enlarge to this level and take the heading to the right and put the image position like it is sitting on this image. So let's pull that down so it goes behind that color. Okay, put this here, right. So now you can see here, so it's already looking better than this image, right? Even so, this is how as a beginner, it's always advisable. One is to have a white background. And the second is any image you're putting in your this one, unless you understand the colors and you're able to play with the colors, always remove the background. It will look elegant and amazing. Okay, so you can just add the main heading here. If you want to add a main heading, something like this, then you can have add a subheading here with a different font style. Okay, subheading here, right? And maybe some 2-3 points of the content what you want to add here can be added. Okay, copy paste. Right. So this will give you an amazing outlook. Okay. So that's what basically you can use these again for text also. I put the size and the type of text which you can use better. Okay. And one more thing is okay, we did this right. So let's copy the blue version or any other versions there. And instead of let's have a heading here. Let's make it full here. And let's put the position behind the main heading. Let me put it here and use this, make into white color. Right. So you can see already the entire image and the heading, the emboss, everything is looking great. Okay. So use this. You can also change the color of this entire thing here. Come here. You can select this and we already have made the colors. Change the color. You can see the entire color is changed here. And let me select the entire box here. The color is selected. Now I want to change the color here to the blue. You can see already the entire image. Now the branding is already happened. And one more thing, if I want to show you here with the title. Okay, so let me use some color this and a box. Copy. Let me come down to the image which we were designing. Okay, so paste. These are all assets, right? So I'll take this asset here and add a underline here. And the color which we had used is, so this is two colors, right? We can use the same, because it's an orange, we can use orange and then also orange, right? It looks better here. And you can take a box and make a box here. Right now, change the color of the box. Instead of green, make it as orange or blue. It looks better. Okay, so you can see that the way we are adding the colors makes very much difference. But when you take a white background as the entire canvas with some added gradient on the behind, that's the like diamond shapes. So your entire image becomes already looks way better than any other images. So always use a white, and once you understand the color theory, then you can go more deep and start using other colors in the background. If not, that becomes the biggest problem for you to create any deep designs. Great. So at this point, let me know If you have any questions, I think we have just covered the basic, but now you need to go and start working on the what do you call it as uh, yourself work. So I'll take some images I'm just doing. In meanwhile, if you have any questions, let me know. And if it was something which you didn't knew, just type what do you type? Just type uh, if you got some value out of whatever we discussed just now, just type value in the chat box. Just type value, got value out of what we just discussed. I'm just adding some designs now in the meanwhile. So I'll add a design here like this. Okay, it looks good. So let me put some design here. Okay, so let me put some design here and make it little sleek here. Okay, so let's make it more small. So it looks a little better there. Or here or there. Okay, here on that. Okay. Or instead of dots, you can change the color here. Come here and just change the color to gray. Okay. Subtle colors, right? So will not take too gaudy. The blue can have dark blue instead of that. So with the original color which we selected, I think this is the color. Okay, fine. Okay. You can make it a little small or big on the top. Okay, I think this also can be blue. Now again, it's all playing around with the different colors. Keep it light, right? Got it. So that's great. Thank you so much. So you can see it's already looking good. Now we need to just work around with the different patterns and designs and how it works. Okay, got it. Great. So now I think we have covered most of it. So you just have to play around. So I'll give you the assignments and also give you the tools. How can you use this? Right. So in which I think the final thing, let's move on to the CV. Right. So CV is nothing much. So you can just go through, okay. So meanwhile, you can just go through the entire SOP, which I've created in the last part of the process, where it will give you entire detailed information on what type of font you to use, always with white design, and how the text has to be, that the capital text should be always capital and should be bold, pop-ins at what size. A highlighted text should be always, should have an emphasis, should have a background, should be in gradient, bright, happy colors, semi-bold the subheadings, description, how the description has to be, infograph style, if it's in points, how the infograph has to come. So all this has been outlined, and this is the premium features. If at all, if you're using paid version of Canva, how to use the 3D effects, how to use the remove background, magic eraser, magic expansion can be used to enhance your creations. So this is an SOP which you can go through. I'll be also giving you entire detailed step-by-step process video later in the recorded sessions, which you can go through. Okay. So meanwhile, let me just stop here and then finally complete the final thing which I have to share with you all. That's the CV. So I'm giving you a CV template of mine, which you can just copy and change the content and use it for yourself. Okay, so let's go and share the CV design with you. Projects. And also later also I'll provide, this is so the entire CV template what I'm providing now is the template, what do you call it as, in the Canva. Okay, so the same design tricks what you've got here will be, you'll be using that to create the CV template for yourself. Okay, so poster designs, where is C? Just giving you the link. Just finally, just a minute. Okay. Share. You can, anyone with the link can view. Okay, copy the link and I'm sharing it now in the chat box. Okay, so let me just show you how that works here. I think, let me just share the screen now. Zoom, share the screen, share. Okay. The final part, I think just 5 minutes more. I'll be, because this is complete. It's just a formula. The template is there. You just have to use it to create your own designs. Okay. So I'm just sharing that now. So I'm in the new tab here. Okay. So I will already shared the same link. I'm just pasting it here and click on enter. Okay. Once you click on enter, you'll get the entire my CV template where I have designed my own CV and with all the details and things. You can just go through the details, things. It's already there. So everything, every box, every alignment has been perfectly made. The design has been perfectly made. You know how to change the colors. If you want to change the color, you can change the color. All this can be done. So now this is in the view mode only, as we did in the last. So what you have to do, just click on file, just click on make a copy. So once you make a copy, now it is yours. My CV became your CV, not technically. Right. So now the CV is there and we'll be able to, so the entire CV became now yours and you'll be able to now edit this, right? So you can just change whatever you have to change it, because it just the way you edit a Word document or PowerPoint, the same way, simple as it is. Just click whatever you want to change and let me just zoom a bit. Too much of zooming. Okay. So you want to change the content here. Okay. So you want to change the name, just click and select the entire name. You can change into Dr. Rahul. Okay. And change the content here. Image. You want to add your own image, go to the upload your own images, whatever the image you want to add there. I don't have any other image. I'm using this image. Okay. As of now. So I'm just add the image and just pull the image on this one. You'll be able to get your own image here. Okay, so let me just double click there and enlarge this to add the photo of this person simply for fun. I don't have a template there. Okay, so yeah, your image is there and the content is there. What are the images? It's just simple. I already given the template. You just have to change it and add your own content. And yes, the way I have designed, you have given the position of that and key responsibilities. So if at all, if you're finding it difficult to do it, just go to ChatGPT, add what all you have done in that particular year of 2020 to 2021, add the list of work which you have done, and just tell ChatGPT to create it as points of key responsibilities. So it will give you a very specific points. From there, you can just come and paste it here. Okay. So that becomes more easy. So use ChatGPT, GPT to create that very structured content the way I have created here, right? And sometimes it may be too lengthy, right? So CV has to be very crisp and small. So if it is getting too lengthy, tell ChatGPT to make it crisp, make it in 20 words, make it in whatever the words, 10 words, and you can just copy paste here. It becomes very clear and concise, right? So if not, it becomes too lengthy, then the entire placement becomes haphazard. Okay, so I will also give you later on the same process of templates. More templates will be added, and also give you access to that and detailed discussion of editing this, and also using ChatGPT to refining your what do you call it as the CV lines to make it look more refining. Also will be discussed in detailed in the recorded sessions, right? So this is how it is. You can use the entire template for free and create your own designs, right? So with that, let me know if you have any questions to ask. I think we have just completed all the core topics so that you have the display settings, swap. Okay. Okay. So meanwhile, where is the chat? Okay, chat is here. Yes, Dr. Rajesh, yes, I'll be sharing all the links in the WhatsApp group, maybe tomorrow evening. Today I'll take a rest, right? So tomorrow evening by evening I'll share, and also all these links, sorry, all the entire video will be uploaded into the our platform, and below that video you'll have all these links always. So you'll have a lifetime access to the platform. So anytime you forget the links in the WhatsApp, it may get lost later on. But however, in our platform, all the record session is there, and you'll be able to get the link to the whatever the discussion had below the video in the platform of the recorded session. We'll have all the links very systematically structured, so you'll be able to get access there at any time. Okay, great. So now with that, please, if you have any questions, please ask. Meanwhile, yes, just remember whatever the tools I have given. So Canva costs you, I think, around 4,000 rupees per year. Right, it's entire year, 365 days, you're just spending 4,000 rupees. If at all, if it's adding value, and if you're able to create a lot of content for your students and create amazing content, why not? Don't worry about, it's all about time versus money. You can, if you want to use another tool to remove the background and come and add it here, great. You can want to save the money, that's fine. But if at all you want to make it faster and add more resources, more flexibility, you can just move on to, no, you need to pay for the electricity. It doesn't come for free. Okay, so that's the mindset. So it's always time versus money. So I also given some hacks where you can save money and save time. But of course, at the end of the day, how fast you want to take your process, right? So with that, I think the next week would be about the more a very exciting session, because that's the game changer. Because today everything is about videos. So how can you create videos with AI, and also how can you create the way I'm doing, right? So how you can become an online educator. How can you become an online educator? How can you record your courses? How can you do sessions like this live? How can you get audience to your programs? How to monetize these skills? How to record and always available for students? And how also will be showing my own case study on ECG. I had a skill called ECG on ECG, and I recorded. Currently, I have more than 1 lakh students who have been learning and training there. Doctors, basically, more than students. These are all practitioners. And still, every day we have people who are taking the program and joining and learning. So, how can you do that passive income and monetization and add more value as an educator? Because you're converting your knowledge into a product to be put into the market, so that your students can get value and anyone who can learn from you. That's what we'll be discussing more, and giving you an entire blueprint on how can you take it to the next level. With all these basic skills you having hands-on, then how can you monetize it and put it in the right pathway to take it to the next level is what we'll be looking into. Okay. Uh, okay. So I'll answer, Dr. Rajesh, I'll answer your question right now. Let me just complete this here. Right. So I think that's what is it. So let me know how was today's session. Just type 2 words or 1 line sentence. Just give me a feedback. How was the session today? And meanwhile, I'll just stop sharing, and then I'll address Dr. Rajesh's question too. So just please give your valuable feedback in 1 or 2 lines on how did you feel the session today. Uh, and then meanwhile, I'll just opening the Dr. Rajesh. Yeah, so Dr. Rajesh was asking, how do we change the shape? Thank you, Dr. Rajesh. How do we change the shape of the photo in CV? So you mean to tell it is round in shape, and you want to make a different, you want to make it a square shape, correct? Am I correct? You just tell yes. Where is the chat? Yes, got it. So now there is a round shape, right? So let me just delete it. Okay, so basically it's an placeholder. Okay, so now you don't want this placeholder. You want to make it's basically, if you go to element, okay, you just click on frames. Go to elements, click on frame. Okay, once you click on frames, click on save, see all. So whatever shape you want of your image to be, you want a rhomboid shape image, or you want a square with little bit of curve, or you want to put as a what do you call it, as star, or any pattern of images, right? So let's take it here. Let me do one thing. Let me just duplicate this, and I'll just show you the process. Square, here, rhomboid, or something like this. I'll delete this, or heart, right? Any of this. So file, upload, because I don't have an image there. Start upload. Or I can do one thing. Wait. Or I don't have a CD here. Rest of it. Okay, can I copy this? No. Oh, I have. Wait, I'll just. I just want an image there. I'm just opening the Canva to get an image. Oh, I think I can do that also, right? So let's go and. So sorry. Oh shit, I went back. Let's go to copy still here. Sorry, the laptop I think has come for an update, so it's a bit hanging. It's not working the way normally it works on a regular day. I need to put an update and then see it better. Go up, take a one. Okay, so let's take this lady here. I'll copy this lady from here. And paste it here. Hope she comes. But however, the concept is it's taking too much of time. Okay. Normally it doesn't happen to my laptop, but today, unfortunately, let me delete that. Let's go to the old images. Okay, so basically, hopefully you got the concept. I'm taking too much of time to upload. Okay, I can take this image. Right. So you just have to pull it there and put the image wherever you want. Okay, so that's it. Okay, and you can just put the image and it will be there wherever you want to put that off. Okay, you hope yeah, you got the image, the pointer, got it. And if at all if you want to enlarge this, just double click this and then you have to pull it up. Okay, put the image in center. So if you don't double click and just pull this, you'll just able to pull that entire square. So if you want to make the image fit in the right space, double click this and then pull the image, and then you'll be able to put that person in the right space. Okay, that's it. That's a simple way. You can just change the way you want to change rest of the things, right? Got it, right. I think that's it for now. Let's wind up with all the discussions we have created. I'm also give you some assignments to create. With that, thank you so much, all of you, for being here today. And the next week would be a dhamaka with lot of high value tricks, because video is the main part of it, right? So as much as possible, I'll be able to and I've kept the session very lean because it's only video and then a blueprint. So blueprint will be giving you the entire roadmap on what all skills and how to put those skills into place so that you will be able to monetize your skills. And as an educator, how can you become an online coach, right? So that's some space. And how can you record, how can you build your own platform like this, how I want for mine. So all these things we'll be discussing in more detail and specifically on the video. And so please don't miss on this. Be the next week for the fourth week session live, and you'll be able to be amazed with the way how we, and also give you the entire birds of view of what all you learned and how you can connect the dots. So we learned 2 skills in the beginning, and then 2 skills, then 3 skills, and next week 1 skill, and then I'll be connecting all the dots to show you how the skills what you learned in the last 4 weeks, the 4 weeks, the next coming week, would be so powerful that the entire chain of events would lead to a bigger outcome next for you to become an online coach and things and monetize and take and wow your audience later. All right. With that, right. Thank you all so much. So, so if you had enjoyed the session, please put your feedbacks. Thank you, Dr. Rajesh, Dr. Kavana. Thank you so much for being here. And I would love to hear your feedbacks in the comments. Yes, thank you, Dr. Girish. Yes, Dr. Nagasri, wonderful. Thank you. I got it. I'm just calling the name on the screen, but I know who's messaging, right? Very interesting and the nice session. So thank you so much. Great. And of course, in the next session, I will be able to connect all the dots, because see, like so I think most of your doctors here, right? So we teach MBBS students anatomy, biochemistry, and physiology, right? And for them, it would, most of the times it doesn't make any sense what they're reading, like unlearn now. So they just see the anatomy of it. Only when they come to the orthopedic or surgery, they understand what is ulnar palsy actually and how to assess and do things, and the physiology of it, and then the biochemistry of it, analyzing. All these things happens later on. So what we did is we just finished our first year, second year, and we're in the third year. And next week would be the final year. And the final year is what it all makes sense. Okay, whatever you studied in the first year, second and third year, the fourth week will make all sense. Why did you study all this? And I'll be able to connect all the dots so that you'll be able to be more clear and how to take the things forward, right? So that's what we are going to do it. In the next coming week, we'll be connecting all the dots and taking the session to the next level. Right. With all that, thank you so much for being here today, and enjoy the weekend. Have a great weekend. I'll be also posting all the comments and also uploading the videos. You can watch that. With that, I'll see you the next week with lot more value. Right. With that, great. Thank you. Good night. See you then.